It's Aloha Friday! And you're a day late and Algo short because this is yesterday's Algorand news. If you're on Twitter, hit hashtag AlgoNews. I am, of course, at Real Monty Allen on Twitter, and I am your crypto nerd. Today, we're going to start off with something just a little bit fun. We've got a long-time follower here, big fan of the show, comments, writes, tags me in a bunch of stuff, and he's also got some NFTs. So at Right and Coffee, congratulations, buddy. He also linked his AB2 gallery. I'm going to post it in the comments for you. He's got some photo NFTs. Photo NFTs are kind of a category that doesn't pick up as much attention for one reason or another. The community seems to rally around these bright colors, the kind of animated versions of NFTs, but that doesn't mean that photo NFTs aren't going to come into their own and that they don't have a significant value. So go check them out. All right, next up. So everybody was wondering, okay, Monty, how come you didn't talk about the big giant spike in price? What the F? All right, so a bunch of things happened overnight. You know, we got listed on the I think it was Probit, the Korean exchange. And then this also happened as well. The ETP on 6 Swiss exchange, basically. So a couple of things combined, this being one of them. So 21 shares, Polygon ETP, the Avalanche ETP, 21 shares ETP, Algorand ticker. All right, so could this have jumped us up a bunch? Were exchanges loading up? Was this an institutional purchase gone wrong? I don't know. It might have been. I mean, this definitely happened. I think this is great news. I think that more institutional investors and easier ways for folks to invest, traditional finance companies, traditional investors, I think the better it is for everyone. So, yeah, I mean, it could have spiked us up. What was it? 75% overnight. Could be a bunch of things. We also have this. PayPal eyes Ethereum, Polkadot, Solana, Algorand, and NFTs. So PayPal is eyeing Algorand. Now, this isn't the first time we've heard this, but it is making a resurfaced appearance. And the more often it resurfaces, the more likely it is to be true. So let's keep hold of our butts and see what happens here, because I don't know, this rocket ship might be about to take off. Right? We got institutional investors, we got big companies, we got big movers, and we got, speaking of big movers, Climate Trade and KryptoNurd. Our NFT project is launching off tomorrow morning on Rand, so stay tuned for that. We got a few more thanks to give for that. Xberry awarded the grant to build a primary issuance and secondary trading platform on Algorand. Now, this is interesting because from what I can tell, Xberry will offer their services to, create an exchange for just about anything, for anyone. So partnership will allow Xberry clients to launch their digital asset marketplace in a matter of days without writing a single line of code. So I don't know if this is akin to white labeling or just going to open up the floodgates. This is not the first project we have seen like this. Reach also has some open source marketplace projects in the works. So we've got all kinds of happenings here. I think that we are on the verge of just exponential growth, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be really interesting to see what happens at Decipher in just a few days. We'll talk about that too. Speaking of our Climate Trade NFT partnership, let's circle back around to that because we've got a vote here. So this is a pinned tweet on @RealMontyAllen. Go vote. We've got 57 votes on there right now. Andean Zone seems to be winning. So here's the deal. Here's how it works. So you go check out the pinned tweet. You hit the click and view threader. Oh, we can hear Lauren now. All right, so let's move on from Lauren. So we've got Lauren there, the crypto nerd queen. She's explaining the projects. She's talking us through it and telling us, okay, what's going on in my dome? What's happening in the Yakima Forest? What's going on in these locations? What are these projects going to do? How can we help? And so far, the Andean Zone, which is a very expansive project. We're talking about reforestation. We're talking about drinking water. We're talking about changing people's lives. And at the same time, helping Mother Earth, which if you're watching this, you're probably a fan of the Algorand blockchain. The Algorand blockchain is one of the most environmentally friendly if not the most environmentally friendly blockchain on the planet. They are carbon negative, part because they have chosen to work with Climate Trade, as have we. So go look at these projects, choose which one you want to support. The initial drop of NFTs happens tomorrow on the Rand Gallery. 66%, two-thirds of the funds from that NFT drop will go to this project. We'll document that. We'll get the carbon credit certification. And big shout out to, who we're going to shout out today? Rove. So the very first NFT of the official series, there are a couple of promos out there. Those promos, by the way, are going to be worth a pretty penny, I predict, in the future, because they are exclusive. There's a couple of them that are one of ones. So they're out there in the wild. These ones that are getting dropped tomorrow, we've kept them on the lower end of the spectrum so everybody can get involved. But Rove, if you're a rover out there, RHOVE, those folks have the very first official off-the-line NFT of the new series. So go check them out. All right, other folks who have helped us. KK Honey, boom, they had a little contest to help us out. I love it. I appreciate it. Michael Jordan, a.k.a. at Algo Family, also had a little contest to help us out. Drive some traffic. Boomski. Mingo at YLDY. The man, the myth, the legend, right? At YLDY has helped us out with some air support. That's what this is. This is air support. This is Twitterverse support from some of the OGs in the community. So I greatly appreciate it. My team greatly appreciates it. And guess what? The people of the Andean zone are probably going to appreciate it because they are far and away ahead. It's not too late, though. If you like the Yakumama Forest, go vote. I just like saying the Yakumama Forest. Yakumama. My dome, Nikokli Forest. Sorry, you're trailing there. You are the dark horse right now. But anyway, if you follow any of those folks, if you follow us, if you want to help out, if you want to be part of history, then go vote. Speaking of being part of history, Decipher. It's happening. It's not too far off in the distance. We got 10 days now. The countdown is on. So we got 10 days. I will be there. I will be hosting a few of the virtual events. I think you can catch me if you tune into the virtual thing. They got a couple of different stages there. I will have some participation in, I think, mornings for both days. Some really, really, really cool folks there. Speaking of really, really cool things, if you haven't already followed Decipher, you should definitely go ahead and do that. Because look at all these cool little NFTs they've got. So mine has the Genius Cap. It's got the Dragon Tail. Keatley. He's got Keatley from Dequency. If you don't know Keatley, you will know Keatley. He's got the Rubik's Cube. He said it strangely like his headshot. Let's see what's happening over here. My friend, Governor Ferret, a.k.a. the Zesty CTO, my friend from Zestbloom. I don't know what's going on here. He's got like one laser eye. One laser eye, and the coffee is percolating, though. So maybe he needs the coffee to activate the other laser eye. I don't know what's going on there. But the Zesty team is on fire. So there you go. All right, daily check-in with YLDY. So let's see. Yesterday, who was leading the pack? The OPUL was at 78%. Let's hit refresh and see where we're at right now. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh, maybe we already hit refresh or it didn't change very much. So YLDY to OPUL, 78%. We've got YLDY to ARC at 71%. How's our new pool doing over here? There we go. YLDY to Xfinity, 53%. 177 days. That's a big news. This pool is going to go on for a long time. So I love the fact that you can throw your funds into the Algo pool, get YLDY, restake your YLDY for YLDY, take those rewards, put them into Xfinity. Boom! Pretty soon, I would lay dollars to cents that there will be an Xfinity pool. Who knows when that will happen? But if you're not already doing these other items here, then you have been missing out, because the trick is you threw in your Algo initially, you got some YLDY, you threw in your YLDY, you got some more YLDY, you threw in your YLDY, you got some smile, throw your smile and get some more smile. Like, you could just have like layers on layers on layers. I'm tired now. All right, happy Friday. KryptoNurd out. We've got so much in store for you this weekend. It's going to be another busy weekend of Algorand activity. So stay tuned. Soon.